Hey guys, welcome. It's your girl, Black Girl Minimalism. We're doing another read. This time it's going to be in the morning. The the light is out, not the sun is out, but it's very moody, very fall-esque. We're in Decatur, Georgia. So this is cool. We're here for 2 days and we hit the road again. So we're doing the Neoteric Feminine Guidebook deck. We're going to do a spread of 12 and we see what comes out for us. I'm so excited to read. I haven't been as consistent as I would like to be. Um, but I'm here, I'm restarting this. Okay, so what came out? Oh, this is interesting. It's interesting because you saw what it was, Save? Okay, so it's the Four Swords. This came out last night and it came out today. So it's obvious what this is meaning. It's probably meaning two different things for whomever this is read for, but it's rest and relaxation, peace, sanctuary, recuperation, self-protection, and rejuvenation. This person is out having a facial. So apply it to you how you feel that you need rejuvenation. But it came up last night, it came up today. The next thing to come up is the Justice card. This is talking about karma, accountability, law and truth, honesty, integrity, cause and effect. Everything is a balancing scale. So we have to bear with that and understand that it's going to be what you put into something is what you get out, how I see it. And then the next thing that comes up is the Temperance card. So this is Libra. This is Sagittarius energy as well. We're in Sagittarius season, but we also are in the full moon today in Gemini, which has to do with balance, balance, peace, patience, the Temperance card, moderation, calm, tranquility, harmony, and serenity. This is being poured into both ways. You pouring into someone or pouring into things and that pouring back into you with the toes dipped in the water. This is the only card, and I never spoke about this. This is the only card that also looks like the star card, which is like I see this as earth angel energy because she has her wings on. She has a crown as an angel would, but she's in regular tranquil clothing. But she's dipping her foot in. If you know, the star card also has a similar representation pictorially on the card. So if we do pull the star card, I'll show that to you guys. So thus far, that's what we have. The next thing that come up is a Six of Swords. This is for moving on, departure, leaving something behind, distance, and accepting the lessons that were given in that space. And there's two women. They're on a boat. One is in a bathing suit. Other one is in a sportswear. And they have all the swords on this boat, but they're moving towards something. She's rowing the boat and they're going forward. Okay. Ooh, okay. All right, so the next thing to come up is a King of Cups. So King of Cups has to do with wise energy, diplomatic, balanced heart, head and heart. So working together with the mind and the soul. Devoted advisor and counselor, being a counselor for a group of people, just for another broader audience. You're working in this time of being a counselor. So the Five of Swords has to do with arguments, disputes, aggression, bullying, intimidation, conflict, hostility and stress. So I'm looking at the Six of Swords and the Five of Swords. So I'm seeing this as past energy, and the Six of Swords is speaking about moving on. So maybe you had to deal with some energy that was conflicting, and then now moving into the Six of Swords energy where you're moving on. You have the Knight of Swords the King of Swords as well. This has to do with a very strict energy, high standards, integrity, morality, seriousness, kind of like by the book, right? And that can be sometimes very like I said, it's restricting, or having a strictness that where you don't see a navigation outside of that. So this has to do with having authority, discipline, integrity, morality, and seriousness. Okay, let's clarify on that energy to see what else comes up behind this. All right. So 3 cards came out. So thus far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What came up is the Chariot. This is a place of being on the go, traveling. This has has to specifically do with a representation of success, ambition, determination, willpower, control, self-discipline, and focus. And it has the sun representation in the front of the car, like it would for the license plate. So it's represented by the sun. And then also the chariot. The chariot representation also is like being protected, because I'll see this as ancestral energy in front of the car as you're traveling. So even before you come into a space, there's something protecting you ahead of the movement. The Knight of Swords. Okay, this is being on the go, but being assertive, direct, impatient, intellectual, daring, focused, perfectionist, ambition, right? But then you have the Two of Cups. This has a divine unity, partnerships, attraction, connection, close bonds, joining forces, and having a mutual respect. This came up yesterday, came up today, and I think I pulled this last week as well. You're coming to a placement where it is equally yoked. The Two of Cups is like one of the most beautiful cards for partnerships that you can pull. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me double check. 10, right? 10, and then we're going to pull 2 more cards. That'll be 12, guys. And I hope that you have having a wonderful day. You have the Fool card. This came up for the last 3 days. This has to do with beginnings, freedom, innocence, originality, adventure, idealism, and spontaneity, with the sun represented in the back of her, and then the cityscape in the back as well. She's taking a photo. Maybe just being in the beam of the sun is representative in this Fool energy, starting from zero, from ground zero, right? So 2 more came out, which will take us a little over, but I knew this was going to come up because it was trying to come up the whole time. It's not this one, but this came out. The 3 of Wands. This has to do with momentum, confidence, expansion, growth, foresight, looking ahead. You also have the Strength card. This has to do with the being protected fully, being courageous, being in bravery, being an example of bravery, confidence, compassion, self-confidence, and inner power. You're working from the inside out, and that's going to carry you for wherever you're headed. And then the Sun card. The Sun card is the completing energy of this particular read for today. It has to do with your fulfillment of happiness, success, optimism, vitality, joy, confidence, and truth. Healing your inner child, because she's on the pony, but she's younger. So I think it's the space of healing your inner child and walking in that inner child space in newness, right? So that is everything for today. I feel like compelled to do one more shuffle, but okay, let's see. Okay. We have the Tower that came up. This is breaking things down, and let's clarify on that Tower. It makes sense though, because you're positioning away from something. And then you have the Knight of Wands. This is still courageous. So you're in an energy of being very courageous at this time. Energetic, charming, heroic, rebellious, hot-tempered, free-spirited. You're on a go. But it's taking you to a place where it's going to be the Wheel of Fortune, the turn of events. This has to do with change, cycles, fate, decisive moments, luck, fortune, unexpected events. So this is the read for this December. It's going to be a supermoon, and it's talking about change, emotional change as well. And so those things will come up so that you can clarify the energy walking into this new year. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this read. I love you so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.